Hi friends, welcome. My name is Michelle. If we don't know each other, I'm glad we're here together for this balancing flow. Whether you feel a little too fiery or a little bit stuck and heavy or a little bit too spacey and airy, in any of these times, we can add water, right? To balance out any other element, we can add water. So I wanted to offer a practice that is just about the flow, yeah, and the waves that we so often make in this practice. We're just going to do that for a few. So we'll begin with a moment of stillness and end that way too. So find your way toward a comfortable seat. It might be easiest in this practice to move from a seat on your shins, but that may or may not be comfortable. So tune toward center, whatever feels like the place of steadiness, a place of strength, a root from which we can move. Allow your breath to expand from that place and to return there. Each breath opportunity to draw in what you need, expand what you're cultivating, and release whatever you don't need, what you're ready to let go. Let the next few breaths be a little more expansive, a little longer. Because we'll be following the breath in this practice. We don't want that to make us hurry. And the next breath or two, if you're not already, find your way to a seat on your shins. And then toward a child's pose. And we'll only be here a moment. But just taking a moment to experience your breath along your spine as your tail draws back. Extend your heart, your crown forward with breath. And let that wave release with exhale. Inhale, lift your belly around your spine like a cat spine. Exhale, tuck your toes and draw hips back toward your heels, a variation of that child's pose. Inhale, lift and round, forward, hug in. Exhale, draw back, hips toward your heels. One more like that. Inhale, round, forward. Exhale, draw back. And then lift your hips back toward downward facing, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feel a breath in toward that place of center. Keep the hug of center, but soften your knees to draw your hips back a little extra. And then again, as you inhale, lift through your belly, wave forward toward plank, maybe not all the way there. And then bend your knees, draw your hips back toward downward facing dog. The same wave a little bigger. Inhale, wave forward, extend through your spine. And exhale, draw back. One more just like that, draw forward and back. Draw forward, look forward and then lower all the way to the earth or to knees, chest, and chin. Glide forward toward cobra pose, pulling your heart forward, your toes back. And then with an exhale, again, draw your hips back toward your heels and up, downward facing dog. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Draw your heart forward, your left heel back. And then as before, bend your back knee, pull back through your hips, and you'll straighten your right leg any amount. Inhale, lift your belly, wave forward, extend your spine. Exhale, bend your back knee, pull your hips back. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, bend your back knee, pull back. Inhale, draw forward, bring your weight forward and step outside your left hand, just to a wide-ish forward fold. And then press through your feet, lengthen your spine. It's that unfurling wave. And then fold back down over your legs. Once more, just that. Root down, lift through your belly and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Walk your feet in a little closer. Bend your knees toward chair pose, reach tall. But let it be a big circle. Bring your arms wide and then down along your hips. Shift your weight right and draw your left knee in toward your chest, gathering up that strength at the center. And then circle your arms wide and circle your left leg wide. Maybe soften your right knee a bit. Make a big circle with your left knee. Inhale, gather up, knee toward your chest. Exhale, circle wide, arm and leg. One more like that. Inhale, gather up. Exhale, circle wide. Leave your left leg behind you this time. Let your toes touch down over to the right. Reach your fingers tall and reach up and over to the right, a side bend. Keep your knees bent, but reach your fingers tall. Sweep your arms back and then reach your left toes to the back of the mat. Bring your hands back down inside your right leg. A lightness in your hips. Turn your toes to the left. Your right leg is bent and then shift your weight over to the left. Left leg is bent, Skandasana. Once more to each side, sway over to the right, sway and wave over to the left, and then turn toward the back of the mat, plant your hands, and step back again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Reaching your hips back and softening your knees, hug towards center. Inhale, lift and wave forward toward plank, extend your spine, bend both knees, pull your hips back. Then again, bring your right foot forward outside your right hand, lengthen your spine. One time, bend your back knee, pull your hips back. Inhale, draw, lunge forward, step outside your left hand. Push through your feet, lift your hips, and then lengthen your spine, that halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Step your feet a little closer toward chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your heart up. Circle your arms wide. But gather strength at the center. Again, stand on your right leg, left knee toward your chest. Circle your left leg wide. One more circle. Draw up through center. Circle your left leg wide and then extend your left leg back toward warrior two. Bend deeply in this right leg. Touch your toes back and land. Root through both legs. Lift your heart. Lift your right arm up and back. And then forward side angle. You could extend your right leg toward triangle if that feels good. Inhale toward warrior two and up and back, exalted warrior. Exhale, forward side angle or triangle. Inhale through warrior two, up and back, and this time we'll travel the mat again, so bring both hands down inside your right leg. Turn your toes left, shift your weight left, and then turn toward the front of the mat. And step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, wave forward toward plank. Bend your knees, draw back, down dog. Inhale, wave forward, look forward. All the way down to the mat, or again, Ashtavakrasana, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Glide forward, cobra pose. Draw your shoulders back, your heart forward. Stay here, but soften. Let your forehead come back to the earth. A little wave through your spine to rise back up and forward, cobra pose. Exhale, push through your hands, draw back, hips to heels. Downward facing dog, lift back and soften. Lift through center, wave forward toward plank. Exhale, draw back, knees bend. One more like that, and then we move to the left side. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, lift your left foot to step outside your left hand. Bend your back knee, pull back through your hips. Again, lift your belly, wave forward. Draw back, extend your front leg. Wave forward. Draw back. Draw forward. Bring your weight forward to step right foot outside your right hand. Fold down with an exhale. Inhale, press through your feet to lengthen your spine. Let that be a wave. Exhale, fold. Same wave again. Should feel just like that cobra pose, really that lengthening of the heart forward. Fold down, walk your feet a little closer. Bend your knees toward chair pose. Ripple up through your spine. Bring your arms wide. Shifting your weight left this time. Right knee toward your chest. Gather up. Open your right knee wide. Big circle of your leg and your arms. Twice more. Inhale, gather up. Circle round. Gather up. Circle round, and then bring your right toes out to the left. Bend both knees, reach up and over to the left. Stay with your exhale, open up. Legs stay the same, reach your fingers tall. Exhale, sweep your arms back, reach your right toes to the back of the mat and bring your hands back down. Inside your left leg. Traveling the mat, turn your toes left. Shift your weight right leg bends. Turn to the back of the mat and step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in. Breath out, hug towards center, hug through your arms, your legs. Lift at the center, wave forward, rounding, extend. Knees bend, draw back. Left leg will step again forward outside your left hand. Bend your back knee, draw back. Inhale, draw forward, step forward outside your right hand, fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Once more, unfurl, lengthen. Fold and walk your feet back in a bit. Bend your knees toward chair pose. Inhale, unfurl. Big through your arms. Shifting your weight left. Right knee draws in and up. Big circle, just all the way around. One more circle, draws in and up. And then as you come around, move toward warrior two. Extend your right leg back far as you can. Land soft and fluid. Yeah. Lift up and back, exalted warrior. With your exhale, forward side angle or triangle, extends your left leg. Come back through warrior two, lift your left arm, your heart. Once more, side angle or triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale through warrior two, reach up and back. Both hands come down inside your left leg. Once again, turn your toes to the right. Shift your weight to the right. Bring it around to the front of the mat and step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift, wave forward, stay. All the way down to the mat or knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Glide forward, cobra pose, or draw all the way through to upward facing dog if you're feeling that. That means lifting your thighs off the earth, pulling your heart forward and up. Either way, give that heart opening an extra breath in. And then bring your knees down, pull your hips back toward your heels. That child's pose just for a breath. Inhale here. Exhale here. Walk your hands in toward your knees. Stand on your shins. Roll your shoulders back. Hug in through your legs. Reach up through the center, up through your fingers. And first we're just going to make that big circle that we did in chair pose. Peel your elbows wide. Stay lifted through your sternum as your arms circle all the way back along your hips. And then you could do the same again, or find camel pose this time. Draw your elbows back, your hands to your sacrum. So a little less fluid maybe, but let the breath stay fluid, lifting up and back. Or you could stick with that circling energy and just moving your arms up, lifting your heart as you circle your arms around toward the back. Either way, you got one more full round of breath here. And then gather yourself back up and sit down, your hips to your heels. Pause a moment, drawing that attention back inward. Find a full breath, fill up on all sides. Feel your exhale, draw back to center, root down. Again, feel the breath come all the way up along your spine, expand in all directions. Exhale, come back to center. Stay here, or find a different supported seat. You could even lie down if you'd like, a short shavasana. But in any case, be in this moment of in between, this little wave of transition. Know that you're connected and supported here. But that tether, rather than holding you back, allows you to move freely. It allows you to expand and to return. Stay as long as you need, as long as you can in this in-between space, supported space. From here, I bow to you with gratitude, with love. Be well. We'll see you soon.